time we reach a new horizon, it's like you don't care that we're leaving something bare. And in the water I see cold reflections of what's really there. I'm not waiting, no, our time has come. We're fighting empires and I want to feel the fire again. It's not easy to love when the world is numb. We're fighting empires and we're gonna feel the fire again. Through, not even aware that it's the darkness that's so hard to see, and I'm asking you to fight, despite the difficulty, breaking free from what's really there. I'm not waiting, no, our time has come. We're fighting empires and I want to feel the fire again. It's not easy to love when the world is numb. We're fighting Tell me what's
Alright, hopefully y'all can hear me now. Seriously, I just used this microphone earlier. And OBS, seriously? Gremlins. I swear gremlins. But anyway, once again, welcome everybody. I am Joe, aka Phantom Meeple, as always. And it's not a stream unless there's technical issues. That's just how it goes. Yeah, you said it best, Swook. That's how I always say it's not a real stream without tech issues. But anyway, welcome into Skunk City, Swook, the Baker Meeple, Amanda Panda. Glad you are all here. Yeah, the tech issues waited a few days, you know, because someone wished them upon me. Hey, Granny Gamer, welcome in. Glad to see you. Hope you are doing well. Anyway, really glad it is the weekend. It has been a week, let me tell you what. I'm really glad for, at least for me, it's going to be a long weekend. I had today off, and I'll also have Monday off. Hopefully, some people in chat have Monday off as well and can enjoy the long weekend, but if not, you know, make the best of it. What do you mean still not a wish, just an omen? No omens. I don't want tech issues. Nobody wants those. But anyway, welcome in everybody. Glad you're here. Rancid Ralph, glad to see you. Hello. Gonna take it really easy today. I just learned this one a couple of weeks ago from Jess CCG, and I figured I wanted to play it on stream and get some play out of it, because it's been on my shelf forever and a day, and I've been playing it a lot. I really enjoy it. For those of you who know, welcome to Your Perfect Home. It is a flip and right type game. There are two other games in the style of those. Welcome to New Las Vegas, which I'm going to be playing today, and Welcome to the Moon, which I hope to play at some point as well. If y'all want to play along with me, here are the links. You can download the player sheets either on paper, or if you want to get the Apple or Android apps, there are the links to the applicable app stores. I can give it a few minutes just in case anybody does want to play along, but if not, no big deal. But yeah, this is a super fun, lighthearted game. I'll definitely teach you how to play it. It's really fun, or at least I enjoy a good flip and right, aka roll and right game. My tablet is out there and I can't play along. I guess we're gonna have to fix that. I guess that means you're gonna have to come out here and show your face on stream. Or something like that. Because I know you can hear me. See, here's your tablet. I've got it right here, if you actually want to play with me. We'll see if she actually comes out and grabs her tablet. This will be good. I hear nothing. That's fantastic. All right, well, I have your tablet if you want it. Oh, here she comes.
This is an abuse of power.
How is this an abuse of power? You said you can't play along if you don't have your tablet, so I got your tablet.
That's all people see of me.
No, they don't even see that.
Now they do.
Yeah, now they do. Yes, that's the Baker Meeple's arm for those that haven't seen it before. Too funny. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully your Friday night is...
Oh, yeah!
If you have any amazing weekend plans, feel free to share. Or it's dinner time. What are y'all eating? I want to know. Because after the stream tonight, I am looking forward to trying a new recipe. It is called Oyakodon, which is a chicken and egg rice bowl. Never had it before. Abby found a recipe on TikTok, and it looks really, really scrumptious. So, gonna be making that for dinner tonight. Hey, Barbed Wire, welcome in. Glad to see you. Yeah, of course, yes. Abby is streaming on Sunday. Going to be making some Cosmic Brownies, and we'll be playing Terraforming Mars at 12 noon Pacific on Sunday. That's going to be super fun. I will throw the link in chat one more time. If you want to play along with me, you can download the player sheet or install an app on the device of your choice and play a little Welcome to Las Vegas with me. Hi, Ann. Welcome in. Glad to see you. I hope all is well. So, yeah, for those just coming in, if you got any big weekend plans or what are you making for dinner tonight, or if you've had dinner already, let me know what you've had. While I give folks a chance to either download the player sheet or install the app on their device of their choice, and then we'll get things going. Granny Game says, do the Cosmic Brownies have any plant ingredients? No, they are not special brownies. Cosmic Brownies in the sense of if you've ever had... I think Little Debbie makes them. They're like brownies with like neon, like chocolate covered candies on them. Those kind of cosmic brownies. No special hash brownies here. Ant said, ooh, might make tacos. That sounds tasty. Do like some good tacos. But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to this weekend. Not only because I get brownies, but just to relax. Like, I think this is one of the first weekends in a while where it isn't like completely packed with plans. So that's going to be really, really amazing. I'll give it about 2 more minutes here, and then I'll switch to the top-down view, and we'll get the game started. Again, if you want to play, !game will get you all of the links to the player sheet or the apps if you want to join. Hey, Barbed Wire. Now that my CPU finally connected. Awesome. Glad it finally connected. Yeah, we're going to be playing a little Welcome to Las Vegas today, so if you want to play along, !game will get you the links. Mighty Mugs. Seriously, I was laughing hysterically this morning when that popped in. So a little inside joke for those that don't know. So Mighty Migs is a amazing friend and fellow streamer, and we make the joke that Mighty Mugs is a way better streamer than he is. So apparently Mighty Mugs is actually an account now. So it's a fantastically funny inside community joke, and I'm really glad you're here, Mighty Mugs. Thank you. Barbara says, I think a horse came into my house and kicked my CPU in the balls today. That's no fun. Phantom Evil, check out his profile. Oh, do I dare? All right, let me look at this. Let me look at this. It's actually a Mighty Mug. Oh, that's fantastic. Sense of humor is so good. I love it. Oh, that's so good. So good. Hey, Kentucky Fried Dice, thank you so much for the 4 months continued subscription. That is amazing of you. Thank you so much. I'm going to throw the link in chat one more time. If you want to play along with me today, playing Welcome to New Las Vegas, there are the links. You can install the app on the device of your choice, or you can download the player sheets. You're most welcome. Thank you for being awesome. Hey, I'm just me. Just little old me. I do what I can. I don't know. I appreciate the compliment, so thank you so much. Vegas isn't on the app. No, Vegas isn't on the app. Welcome to New Las Vegas is a separate app. So you need to search for Welcome to New Las Vegas or click the link that I put in chat, and you should be able to download it. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure Abby has the regular Welcome to app installed on her tablet, which is why she's like, it's not in the app. It's like, yeah, it's a separate app. That's why. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the top-down view here. We will get things underway. All right. So again, for those that have played, welcome to. It's slowly downloading. Well, still need to go through the teach, so you'll have plenty of time to catch up, and you can let me know when you're ready. So for those who have played Welcome to before, it's still the same style of game where you'll have 3 decks of cards. You'll choose a number and an optional ability in order to build, in this case, casinos on your player board and score as many points as possible. You do that in a couple of different ways. So, as an example here, I'm going to go ahead and flip the first 3 cards. So, here we have a 4, here we have a 9, and here we have a 10. And what you would do is you would pick one combination of these two, either the 4 and the show, the 9 and the show, or the 10 and the crane. You would pick an open casino on your player board, which are the ones that are lit up, and you would write one of the numbers that you choose inside of that casino, keeping in mind that any other casinos next to it need to be in descending or ascending order, along with its optional ability. So there are 5 optional abilities in the game, one of them being the show. If a casino has a show open on it, you can choose to open that show, and then on your score sheet here, you would cross off either the first number on the left side of the shows, which are a small show, or the right side, which is the big shows, and you're going to get a certain number of points at the end of the game depending on how many shows that you open. Barboy says, I'm not going to play the game, but I will rob the most successful casino a la Brad Pitt's Ocean's 11. That's awesome. Love that. So that's what you do with the show. With a crane, what you could do is you could open up a crane on one of these casinos that are still under construction, and then you are able to put a number within that casino once you have an open crane. The thing with the crane is there is a stack of bills attached to it. Now, what the stack of bills is basically a bank loan. If you do not build that casino by the end of the day and you're not able to pay off that loan, you're going to wind up taking negative points at the end of the game. So important, make sure you pay off your loans. Other abilities that there are, let me see if I can grab some here. Okay, we've got the ribbon cutting scissors, which is an inauguration. Over on the score sheet, there's an inauguration track here. One of 3 ways which will end the game is if this inauguration track is completely filled. If you take the inauguration action, you're going to mark an X in the leftmost empty bubble. And what the inauguration track is going to get you is for every 2 circles that you have, you could cash those in and take a bonus action. I'll explain what the bonus actions are in a minute after I go through what the basic actions are. So that's inauguration, plain and simple. Mark off a circle and keep going. Another thing you can do is the limousine action. On the player boards, over by the airport on the left side of the board, there is a limousine. And this limousine is going to be driving around Vegas, passing by hotels, either passing by VIP red carpets, bundles of cash, or fountains. What you're going to do on a limousine action is, starting from the airport, you're going to draw a straight line on the roads connecting one lamppost to another, passing in front of casinos. And you want to do that, getting as many bonuses as you can, but getting the limousine back to the airport by the end of the game. If the limousine does not make it back by the end of the game, that is going to be worth negative points. So that is the limousine action. The final thing you can do on a turn is an investment action, which is this calculator right here. With an investment action on the score sheets, there are blocks that are in yellow, and you can cross off a yellow block to improve the scoring of either who's the furthest on the inauguration track, how much your hotels are worth at the end of the game, and I'll explain hotels in a second, how much your golf courses are worth, I'll explain those, how much bonuses you get from passing by either red carpets or fountains with your limousine. So you can improve your scoring actions by taking the investment action. All right, a couple other things you can do. As I said on the inauguration track, you can cash in 2 X's that are marked on your player sheet, and you can do some bonus stuff. One thing you can do on your turn is you can increase or decrease a number by 1 or 2. That might come in handy if a number you need on the board isn't there. However, you need to be able to use a number to begin with before you can take a bonus action. So if you have like a 15 and you can't place it, you can't take a bonus action. Another thing you can do is you can cash in 2 inauguration marks to use a different bonus action. So if the one of the 5 that showed up didn't come up, just choose your own, as long as you have it. The last thing you can do is similar to Welcome to Your Perfect Home, is the duplication action. So if you use the duplication action, you can duplicate a number on your board. So for example, you could have, like, if you had a 10 on one of your casinos and you wanted to use 10 again, you could. However, using a duplicate number is going to cost you a bank loan, and that needs to be paid off by the end of the game. So very, very important. A couple other things to keep mind of is the golf courses on the top row of the board. What golf courses do is they are used for scoring at the end of the game. When you open a casino initially on that top row, you're going to circle the golf course above it. Then, because the golf courses either to the left or to the right of those casinos are going to be open and able to be claimed. If you skip over a casino, the golf courses to the right of it or the left of it, depending on which direction you go, will no longer be able to be claimed. So very important. You have to go. You cannot skip numbers completely adjacent to claim every single golf course. It could be a good scoring opportunity if you do it right. Honestly, I've gone for the golf courses like a couple times I played this game. Didn't really work out, but it's there if you want it. Another thing you're going for is on the bottom of your score sheet, there are hotels. If you are the first person to complete an avenue of hotels, you get to circle the entire thing, and you'll get points for a big hotel at the end of the game. If you are a following player to complete a street and somebody else has already completed a hotel, you get the bottom half or a small hotel. So those are also worth points at the end of the game. Lastly, there are 3 projects that we're going for. This is the second endgame trigger, is if the first person to complete all 3 projects will end the game. So, projects from top to bottom is going to be the first person who builds 7 hotels, whether they are big or small, doesn't matter. The next one is going to be the first person to have their limousine cross in front of a bundle of cash, a fountain, and a VIP red carpet. And then the last project is going to be the first person who has built all of their hotels or all their casinos and shows on one entire street, and that project will be complete. So second endgame trigger. Third endgame trigger, if you are not able to legally place a number. For example, if you have completely filled in your sheet and you can't fill in a casino, end of the game. So 1 of 3 ways to end the game. How do we score points? You're going to get points from your projects. Whoever has the most number of bubbles on the inauguration track at the end of the game, the number of shows you've opened, the number of hotels you've claimed. There's going to be scoring for sequential series of even and odd numbered casinos, number of golf courses you've claimed, stuff your limousine has passed, and if you're able to pay off loans at the end of the game. If you have any outstanding loans at the end of the game, either from cranes you didn't use, from inauguration track double casino actions you didn't use, you are going to take a 20-point penalty at the end of the game. Doesn't matter if you have 1 left or 20 left, you're going to take a 20-point penalty. You pay them all off, no harm, no foul. So that's the game. And hopefully everybody has had the opportunity to either download the app or get themselves a printed score sheet if they want to play along. And if you have any questions along the way, please feel free to ask me. I am definitely more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. Abby's good. Awesome. Let's do this. And best of luck to everybody. So, couple of things y'all need to let me know. If you wind up finishing a hotel on one of the avenues before I do, let me know so I can put it on my score sheet accordingly. All right, so starting out first, we have a 4 limousine, we have a 2 inauguration, and we have an 8 investment. All right, here we go. Which one do I want to take? Limousines might be good early on. just to get it rolling. And it would be good for the project, too. Thing is first limousine's not going to really go in front of anything. But if I send it to the bottom street, I could potentially get a bundle of cash and a VIP red carpet and possibly a fountain, granted I get enough action. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the 4 limousine. We're going to put the 4. We're going to go on the second street here. We're going to put our 4 here. And then our limo is going to go down and to the left to that lamppost. All right, so real easy. That's what I did for my 4. I'll give y'all a couple of seconds to make your decisions. If you want me to go back at all, I definitely can. All right, we're going to go on. Next one, we've got 9 investment. We have 9 inauguration and 5 limousine. Okay, that worked out relatively well. I did get another limousine action, which is super nice. I could possibly start on my golf courses. That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's go up here. So we're going to put a 5 up here. We're going to circle our par 4 golf course. So now, if I skip over this casino right here, I'm going to lose the rest of the golf courses. So I need to keep that in mind. Very dangerous starting from the left, but I think I can manage to do it. We'll see what happens. And then with the limousine, we're going to go down and to the right. And then when I open this casino, I'll wind up getting this bundle of cash. So hopefully I get a low enough number to open that up. All right, I'll give you all a couple seconds before I flip the next set of cards. So just out of curiosity, if y'all haven't played either Welcome to or this Welcome to New Las Vegas, who is a fan of either roll and or flippin' rights? I will say roll and rights are probably one of my favorite genres of games. I don't know why, but they're just super fun. Just, you know, super simple games, real easy to teach, real easy to play, but hard to master. So I'm a big fan. Let me know some of yours if y'all like roll and or flippin' rights. All right, next set of cards. Here we go. We've got 14 show. We have 8 show and 7 show. All right, so apparently the game wants us to open a show. I know taking the action is always optional, but not having a choice between shows is not great. Well, I could start on an odd set of numbers starting with that 5. So I think I'm going to go 7 show. So we'll open that show. We're going to do... Let's do big shows. So we're going to go on the left with the big shows. We're going to circle the 2 loans here. And if I can get the shows on the left side of the score sheet all the way to the bottom, I can pay off both of those loans without having to worry about a stack of cash. All right, moving right along. Hopefully y'all got the your next selection made. Next up, we've got 10 limousine. We've got 9 limousine. Laugh if this is a limo. Nope, 12 investment. That would have been fantastic. Oh, I got the golf course too. I almost forgot that. Let me see. Ooh, 9 limousine is really good. Yeah, we're gonna do 9 limousine. So limo's gonna continue on the bottom here to that next lamppost. I really need to open casinos on that bottom street so I can get the stack of cash and the VIP red carpet. Hey, Unruly Cats, welcome in. I just got a copy of this like 2 weeks ago. Awesome. Have you played it yet? Barbice is capitalism. Yeah, total capitalism here. Yeah, but if you want to play a long exclamation point game, you can download the app or you can get a player sheet. You can go back to the VOD and obviously play along. We just started. We're about, let's see, I think about 5 turns in, so haven't done too much yet. But yeah, I've had this one on my shelf probably for a good 2 years before I finally got a lesson from Jess CCG on how to play it, and I honestly really like this a lot better than regular Welcome to. Not that Welcome to isn't a bad game by any means, but I like the more activities in this game as far as scoring opportunities. So really fun. Played it once on BGA while waiting for it, but haven't cracked mine. Yeah, I think this just recently went on BGA. Like it wasn't there before, so I'm really glad it's there now. All right, moving right along. Next set of cards, we've got 11 Crane, we've got 11 Limousine, and 12 Crane. They are really forcing me to do my odd numbers up top there. So I think I'm going to continue. We're going to go 11 Crane. So we're going to get this golf course here. We're going to open up this Crane. Take out that loan. Velvet Knight, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for coming across my channel here. For those that don't know me, I am Joe, aka Phantom Meeple. I'm a variety streamer. I play video games and board games, and today we're playing a little Welcome to New Las Vegas. If you want to play along and you're watching the VOD later, you can download the app or get a player sheet. So feel free if you want to play along later. Yeah, see, you get me, Unruly Cats. Yeah, this game is definitely superior to regular Welcome to, but not that Welcome to is a bad game by any means. And I still need to play Welcome to the Moon. I just recently got that, and I'm really excited for that because it comes with dry erase board standards, so I don't need to do any lamination. Big fan of that. Sometimes you play things out of nightmares. Yeah, that is true. All right. So, Velvet Knight, if you're still here, are you a fan of board games? And if so, what are some of your favorites? Let me know. All right, next set of cards. Here we go. We've got 3 Limousine. We've got 5 Show. And we have 12 Crane. And I really needed that 3. Oh, that is perfect. So, we're going to open up this casino here. We're going to pay off that debt. And the limo is going to go, it's going to continue moving along down the bottom street here. And now I have passed a stack of cash, a VIP carpet, and a fountain. I just need to open the casinos. Oh, this is too perfect. That's all right. We'll get it, though. We will definitely get it, though. All right, I'll give everybody a couple minutes if you are playing along with me live. Velvet Knight says, I like Monopoly. It's cool to get a bunch of money when you land on free parking. Yeah, everybody loves the house rule of landing on free parking and getting a bunch of money. But if you actually play Monopoly the right way, free parking is just that. It's just a free space. But when I'll admit, when I was younger, when I learned Monopoly, everybody was like, yeah, throw $500 in the middle of the board. If you land on free parking, you get a bonus. Yeah, lo and behold, that makes the game like 3 hours longer because somebody has a huge inflush of cash. Finally, something dies. Yep, there you go. All right, here we go. Next set of cards. We've got 4 Inauguration. We have 11 Inauguration and 13 Investment. I really needed a show. But I can definitely take the 4, because now I can start on this bottom row here. So we're going to open this casino here with a 4, which gets me this stack of cash. And it counts because my limo has driven by it. And 2nd Avenue hotels have been completed. So I'm going to circle this entire hotel here. If you have not completed Second Avenue on your hotels, go ahead and cross out the top part. You can still get the small hotel if you complete that street after me. No, I'm just messing. I like medium to heavy euros. Well done, Velvet Knight. Well done. You almost had me there. But you know what? There is nothing wrong with Monopoly. I will admit, I'm probably one of the very, very few people on the face of this planet that actually enjoy Monopoly when it's played correctly. If you play Monopoly by the rules, no money for free parking, you actually auction off properties if nobody buys them and play the game to the letter of the rules, it's actually really, really fun. But yeah, I also am definitely a heavy Euros guy. I love anything 18xx. Let's see. Let me look at my shelves here. Anything by Vital Lacerda, I will definitely play. Like, I'm just a huge fan of Euro games. Recently, I played one taught by Casey and Miguel, aka Braden Ajar. It was called Carnegie. Super fun economic area control game. If y'all haven't heard of that one, check it out. It's a good one. All right, let's move on. We've got 4 inauguration. We've got 13 inauguration and 6 show. All right, I think I might have to use my bonus here and make that. Oh, I can't even make that 6 and anything lower than a 4. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, see, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Brandon, Casey and Miguel are amazing people, and I am really glad to be friends with them. Was just over there the other day playing Arcs, which the Kickstarter just ended. I have to say, now that I'm not on a sponsored stream, Arcs is okay, but definitely not my cup of tea. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was worth, but I don't think it'd be something I would personally put on the table, at least for me. And I know people who say, Root and Oath are amazing. I haven't played either, so I really didn't have anything to compare it to. So on its own, maybe I'm missing something. Who knows? Let's see. What am I going to do here, though? I might have to use that 13. I think I'm going to. It's probably my best bet. Oh, I could use the 6, but then I would lose out on the show. Yeah, let's go with the 13. So on this top street here, I've got, let's see, if I do a 2 or a 3 here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, if I do 13, I would have to have a perfect street. You only live once, right? Let's do it. So let's do 13 and inauguration. All right, Mannequin Hand, hello. Appreciate your honest opinion. It was cool seeing you on there. Yeah, I'm really glad that they invited me on. It was a super fun thing to do. I think they said that was the first time they actually had live guests on their stream. So I'm really glad they invited me and Lord of the Board to be some of their first in-person guests. So that was really cool of them. All right, we've got 12 show. We have 8 show and 6 crane. These middle numbers are really throwing me here. Velvet Knight says you hang at Zulu's. I don't get to Zulu's very much. I do like Zulu's. It's a fantastic shop. So for those that don't know, in I can't think of the name. Not Bellevue. Oh, why am I not thinking of the name? But anyway, up north, there's a shop called Zulu's Board Game Cafe. Really great food there. Little shop. Like, I really like that place. Bothell, thank you, Bothell. I don't know why Bothell was escaping me, but yeah, super really cool shop up there. I haven't been in a while. I mean, I've been going to Mox a lot lately, and I do like Mox, but I'm definitely overdue for a visit to Zulu's. What am I going to do here, though? I think I'm going to use the 6. But they have to be perfect, though. Yeah, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, the 6 needs to go there, and I already need the crane. No, this is not. Oh, okay. Here we go. I could do 12 show. That works. 12 show. That still gets me the golf course. We'll open up another big show. And we're good there. Velvet Knight says, no kidding. I just got a job with Card Kingdom, who owns Mox. That's awesome. I would love to work for a board game shop. I think that'd be so much fun. All right, here we go. Next set of cards. We've got 8 Inauguration. We've got 4 Inauguration and 7 Crane. All right, I need a lot more lower numbers. These mid numbers are not doing great for me. Okay, so that 7 Crane would actually work because I need the Crane on First Avenue. I also need it on Third Avenue. 7's a big jump, though. I'm gonna make it a 5. So I'm gonna use 2 of my X's from the inauguration. We're gonna turn the 7 into a 5. So the 5's gonna go here. And we're gonna open this crane down here. We'll circle the loan because now that is outstanding. I'll give y'all a minute if you're playing live with me. Really got to get some more numbers on that lower street and try and get this middle project done. Also working on the top street here, so I'm actually working on 2 at once. Looking pretty good. So just remember, if you are playing along live with me and you do wind up getting one of the hotels or something before me, let me know so I can either flip the card or cross off a hotel on the applicable street. All right, next number. Here we go. We've got 10 Limousine. We have 7 Inauguration and 10 Investment. Wow, 10, 7, and 10. Okay. That is not great either. And I can't go up top there because I don't have anything higher. I do have 2 more X's that I could use. I can make one of those 10s, an 11, or a 12. The 12 would help, but I would lose out on this show. Limousine would be great. I could go with a 7 here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with 7. Let's go with 7 Inauguration. We're going to open up this casino here. That loan is now paid off. We've gotten the red carpet down there. And now I just need to get this casino open and get the fountain to complete this project. So that wasn't a bad move. I'll take that. All right, next set of numbers. Here we go. We've got... Oh, hold on. I did... What was it? 7 Inauguration. Yep, I got to mark that off. There we go. Okay. Next one. We've got 10 show, 5 show, and 10 Inauguration. All right, that 5's going to be useful. I could... Oh, yeah. Easily turning that into a 3. So we're going to go ahead and box these off here. That 5 is going to become a 3. We'll mark off the show. And now we'll do another big show. So 11 points on my big shows right now. Doing pretty well. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Just realized every time I flip these cards, I slowly move them out of frame. So I need to move them back down just a little bit. So I'll give you all a minute if you're playing along with me just to catch up. So for everybody new in chat, if you're having dinner or making dinner, let me know what you're having tonight. I said earlier I am making... Hold on, I gotta go back to my phone because I never know how to pronounce it. Oh, yakodon, which is a chicken and egg Japanese rice bowl. Looking forward to that tonight. Or if you have any amazing weekend plans, let me know those too. If you're doing something fun this weekend, I'd love to hear about it. Ooh, Friday pizza, that's always good. Oh, I think my kid's getting ready to go outside to hang out with people in the pouring rain. That's right, you can answer me. I'm putting you on the spot.
Spot.
The spot that you have to talk to me before you go outside? Yeah, say hello to the interwebs.
Hi, interwebs.
Too funny. All right, moving on, everybody. Here we go. We've got a 1 show. Oh, I could have used that before. We have a 9 limousine and a 10 inauguration. Man, where was this 1 show when I needed it? Boo. Oh, I can still use it. That's right. We've got this street right here. 1 show. Fantastic. All right, so we'll mark off 11. I have completed 3rd Avenue, so that big hotel is complete. So if you complete 3rd Avenue after me, you can get the small hotel. All right, that was super lucky. I totally forgot I hadn't started that street yet. And I know Abby's playing along with me. Hopefully she's getting along well. She hasn't said anything yet, so I wonder how well she's doing. Let me know. Are you close to any of the projects? I have a score of 3. How do you have a score of 3? I mean, there is a way of having a score of 3. I've just no idea how you're going to calculate that. Oh, the the app says so. That's right. You're using the app. It calculates it for you. All right, here we go. Next cards. We've got 13 investment. We have 14 limo and 6 limo. Ah, out of all the times I need a crane, and I don't have one. But I could do 13 investment, because that lets me continue the golf courses up here. And since I am working on golf courses, I think I need to either increase the score of my golf courses, or I need to decrease the amount of negative points I get for the limo, because my limo is pretty far away from the airport. And I really, really need to get that going. Nah, we'll gamble. We're going to go ahead and increase the score on our par 3 golf courses to make them worth 2 points apiece. All right, there we go. Next card's up. We've got 13 investment. We have 8 investment and 1 show. Okay. That 8 is going to come in handy, I think. So we're going to go ahead and put the 8 down here, and we're going to take the investment, and once again, we're going to increase our par 3 golf courses. All right, give y'all a minute to catch up. Straighten these out just a little bit. There we go. All right, next set of cards. Here we go. We've got 11 limousine. We have 9 show and 6 inauguration. I really, really needed a 12. Now let's see. If I go down here, it'd be 9, 10, 11. I'd lose out on that show, but I would get my limousine to move. If I put 11 here, it'd be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I could do that, but then it would have to be perfect. A 1 to a 6 is going to be a gigantic jump, so that's not great. I could do a 9 and miss out on the show. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to take the 9, because the 9 is going to get me the fountain, and this project, the middle project, has been complete. So, if you have completed the purple project of 1 stack of cash, 1 VIP carpet, and 1 fountain at the same time as me, you also get 6 points. If not, and complete it after this turn, you are just going to get 3. All right, here we go. Next set of cards. We've got 2 crane. We've got 3 limo. And we have 11 inauguration. I really need that crane. So we're going to do that. So we're going to put a 2 in this casino here. We're going to open... Let's go ahead and open this crane here. We'll circle the debt. I really, really want to work on more hotels. Probably should have opened this one here, because that would get me First Avenue really, really quick. But that's okay. All right, moving along, folks. Here we go. Next cards, we have 10 Crane. We have 12 Limousine and 3 Investment. This is not great. I really needed that 12 to be a show, but it's a limo, and I need the 12. But I think I'm going to use the 10, and we're going to open up this Crane here over on First Avenue. Now I just got to hope for a low number. That's going to be the problem, because I've seen a lot of low numbers, and I need a 1, 2, or a 3. Not looking too good for me. All right. Next set of numbers. We've got 8 Investment. We have 9 Crane and 7 Investment. That 7 would not be bad to use. See, this is a 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, I don't know who's on the show. We're going to do the 8. So we're going to put the 8 here. We're going to take the Investment. I think we're going to decrease our penalty from the limo. It's not getting too many limo actions, so I want to loosen up that hit as much as possible. All right. Hopefully, y'all that are playing the home game are following along with me okay. If I'm going too fast, definitely let me know, and I can slow things down. We've got an 8 Casino. We have a 6 Show. And finally, we have a 3 Show. There's that 3 I needed, but not as a show. Oh, that 3 show would have been perfect right there, but I don't have the Crane open. Ugh. Oh, but the 6 show will do me good. Okay, perfect. So this casino's open. So that Crane is paid off. This show is open. And then we do big show here. That loan is paid off. Ooh, okay, that worked out better than I thought. And 4th Avenue has now been completed. So I will circle that. If you have not completed 4th Avenue, you can still get the small hotel at this point. All right. Next set of cards, we've got 6 Investment. We have 7 Investment and 8 Crane. 6, 7, and 8. That 7 is actually good. So we're going to put the 7 right in here. And Investment. Once again, I think we'll take it on the limo penalty. So right now, my limo penalty is only going to be 3 points. If I can get it down to 1, that'd be okay. But I'd really want to finish the route to not take that penalty. But not getting any more limos, so it's not looking great. All right, here we go. We've got 8 Crane. We have 9 Show. And 15 Investment. Okay. Oh, perfect. 9 Show. Exactly what I needed. So I have completed the left side of the show track. So that's going to be 28 points at the end of the game. That's going to be fantastic if that works out. Let me know how you're doing, Abby. Do you still have 3 points according to the app? Hope you've gotten some more points at this point. Up to 58. All right. Well, I mean, I haven't calculated my score yet, but we'll see what happens. All right. Next, we have 7 Show. We've got 14 Crane and 6 Crane. Okay. I think I might have to give up a show here. We're going to use the 14. And we are going to open up this final crane on this top street here. We'll circle the par 4 golf course because we've gotten it. Now I'm fishing for a 15. Oh, this is going to be rough. Fishing for that 15. And it would let me complete the third project if I get it. But I've got 2 cranes open. I really need to pay those off. All right. Next cards. We have 5 Inauguration, 11 Inauguration, and 5 Limo. I think I'm going to have to take an Inauguration action here. And the only card I can possibly use is an 11. So we'll go ahead and we're going to put the 11. Oh, that casino's not open, so I couldn't do it. That's the only place I can put it. No, I could use a 5 as well. Yeah, we're going to put the 5 over here. And we're going to take the Inauguration. That way we've got another bonus action to use if we need it. All right, here we go. We've got 2 Limo. We have 15 Investment. And 5 Investment. Yes! 15 to the rescue. So that crane is paid off, and the third project is complete. If you have completed it at the same time as me, you will get the full 10 points. If not, you will get 6 points from this moment on. Alright, so I got the 15, and then I need to take an investment action. We're getting real close to the end of the game, so yeah. Limo's going to be -1. Fully invested in the limo penalty. Which project? The third one? This one here is you have to complete all casinos and... Oh, wait, I didn't get that one. Ooh, nope, I didn't complete all shows on that street. Dang it. I did not get that one. Read the cards. Did not get that one. Oh, I missed out on the 14 show. Ah. Boo. Okay, so now I need to work on it on this second street. This is the closest one that I have. I need to open this crane, and I need to make sure I get a 14 show. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Okay, so I didn't get that one yet. No big deal. No big deal. All right. Next up, we have 7 crane, 15 crane, and 1 inauguration. Okay, so we're going to take the 1. We're going to put it in this casino here. That debt is paid off, and we'll get an inauguration. All right, and... Ooh, 6th Avenue is complete for me. So that's my 4th hotel. I need 3 more for that top project. And I really need to be careful about this third project. I've already messed it up on the top street. So the bottom street's looking great. So I need an 11 show. And I need another crane open. Or I need a 12 show and that crane open. This is not looking good. Alright, so I'm at the bottom of the deck. So I need to do a little bit of shuffling here so we can keep the game going. So we'll shuffle these up and try not to make it spill all over the place. Hopefully y'all are enjoying this game. I know I am. I mean, it's I don't want to say it's sad that I enjoy this more than regular Welcome to, but I definitely am. All right, there's a good shuffle, so let's go ahead make some decks. Try and get them equal as possible. There we go. All right, cool. So, next up, we are going to have. We've got a 7 show. We've got a 9 limousine. And finally, a 4 limousine. Okay. I can't make that 7, an 11, or a 14. I can't use that 4 because that casino's not open. I think I'm going to have to use a bonus action here. Oh, I don't even think I can. So I could do the 7. Okay, yeah, I could take the 7. All right, so the 7's going to go in here. I'm going to use an inauguration action to change that from a show to a crane. So we're going to open up that crane there. All right. Hey, Gameritis guy, welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Just played a little Welcome to New Vegas here. If you want to play along with the VOD later, there is a link to a player sheet or the apps on any device, either Apple or Android of your choice. I hope you are doing well. Apparently, I was just in a flippin' right mood today. So earlier, I was on Amanda Panda's channel, and we were playing Next Station London, which is a really, really cute flippin' right train game. And again, I am a big proponent of train games, so I had a lot of fun with that one. All right. Hopefully y'all are caught up. We'll go ahead and get the next cards here. We've got 4 investment. We have 6 show and 6 limousine. My wallet's lighter from earlier because you know why. I do know why. I will say, I think it is hilarious that I think at a minimum, including Amanda, like 4 people bought Next Station London because of that stream. So I kind of feel awesome that I made people spend money. All right, so that 4 would not be terrible. Oh, if I could only make that 6 a 5, but I can't. But did you? That's my question. I did. People seriously said in chat they were buying that game. Oh, did I buy it? I mean, I can if you want me to. The problem is it has to be imported from either the UK or Europe because it's not out for distribution in North America yet. I mean, I don't know anything about it. It's one I want to teach you, Abby. So once we get around to playing it, I will hopefully teach it to you. This is not great. I'm gonna lose out on that casino. I have no choice. I have to use the 4. But I get an investment. So we're going to increase the points of our big hotels. So we're going to make those 4 points apiece. 5th Avenue is complete, so I've gotten that big hotel. So 2nd through 6th Avenue are complete for me. Oh, so is 1st Avenue. I missed that one. All right, so I'm 1 hotel away from completing the first project. A lot of things to keep track of on this sheet, let me tell you. All right, we've got 4 inauguration up next, 7 investment, and 1 limo. And now I think I'm at the point where I cannot use any of these. Can't use a 7, can't use a 4, can't use a 1. All right, so in this case, if you cannot take a number at all, you have to draw in 2 X's on the inauguration track. So that's what I'm going to have to do there. Yeah, those low numbers are gonna hurt. Especially since I'm fishing for specifically an 11 or a 14 show. This one's gonna be rough. All right, moving right along. Here we go. We've got, of course, 10 show. We have 8 crane. And, oh my goodness, 14 show. I cannot believe I got 14 show. Wow. Wait, no. No, I needed 12 show. Okay, but I can make that 10 and 11. All right, we're going to do that. So we're going to use our bonus action here. This 10 is going to become an 11 show. So now these small shows are open, so I got to take those 2 debts. I think I'm going to wind up taking the 20-point penalty here, folks. I mean, right now I'm okay because I do have 2 bundles of cash, so they'll pay off the debts for my shows. I've been okay with the cranes so far, so that's not too bad. We'll see what happens. All right, moving along. We've got 8 investment. We have 6 crane and 9 inauguration. And I think the only one I can use out of that is the 8 or the 9. And I really would have preferred it to be a show. I really needed that crane, but I can't use the 6. It has to be the 8 or the 9. Alright, let's use the 9. So the 9 is going to come over here. That's going to be inauguration. So I've got another inauguration action to use. I am totally not getting the bonus for inauguration at the end of this game because I've used a lot of those bonus actions. I'm going to laugh if Abby beats me based on inauguration points. 15 inauguration, 8 limo, and 5 inauguration. Okay. I could use the 15. Hey, Lady T! Welcome in. Thank you for the 100 bits. 7th, 9th, and 10th are completed. Okay. Alright, so 7th. When did you complete 7th? Last round. Oh, so did I. So we both get the big hotel. 9th. Gotta cross out the top there. And 10th. Gotta cross out the top there. And I do have 7 complete hotels, so that project is complete. And I get 10 points there. Okay, still got to use one of these numbers, though. 15. I can use the 15. But I need to make it a crane. So we're going to box off these 2 here. It's going to be 15 and a crane. And if I can complete that street, I will complete the final project and end the game. Also, I'm going to be out soon. I have no hotels open. Ooh. Yeah, if you can't place a number at all, that also ends the game. So we'll see what happens. 3 more rounds. I mean, unless I get a 12, 13, or 14, I'll end the game. So here we go. We've got a 15 crane. We have an 11 show. And a 7 show. And I can... No, I can't make that 11 a 12. No! Dang it! Ugh. I've got to use the 11. Yep, we're going to do 11 show. At least that'll get me 6 points for my shows now. Yeah, that is not the numbers that I needed. Alright, next set of cards. We've got 11 show again. 10 limo. 4 inauguration. I can use the 10. Yes. 10 limo. So we're going to go up and to the left. If I could somehow manage to squeak out 2 more limos, that would be amazing, but I don't think I'm going to. Alright, next set of cards. We've got... Yes, there's my 14. 14 investment. 8 inauguration. And 8 inauguration. Alright, so I am going to use that 14. on there. The investment is gonna be, let's go ahead and make that, again, big hotels. So 8th Avenue is complete for me. And that is going to end the game. How close are you, Abby? Let me know. I'd be curious to see how close you were to actually completing your sheet. One more round. All right, so let's go ahead and count up some points. Yes, I am so glad I actually managed to finish that third project in the last round with that 14. All right. So your score is 87. All right, so 87 is the score to beat. Okay, so I got 26 points from projects. How many? I don't have any empty spaces for inauguration track, so I am going to get 2 points, and I have to take the loan. For shows, I got 28 on my big shows. I have 6 on my small shows. For hotels, I have 8 big hotels at 5 points apiece for 40 points. I did not have any small hotels, so that's a 0. Now I need to do even and odd hotels. So on the first street, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a stretch of 5 odds. On the second street, let's see, that's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 6, 7. Wow, it's going to be 1. On the third street, I've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11. So an odd string of 4. And on the bottom, I've got 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15. So it's looking like it's going to be, again, 1. Wow. Did not do great there. Okay. Abby, look at your app and let me know. So for the first street, how many did you get? Let's see, 3, 2, 4, 2. All right, so I got first place points on the first one, not there, tied there, and not there. So that's going to be 2. So 5, 4. That's going to be 11 points, and then 8 more points there. For golf courses, okay, so I got 1, 2, 3 par 3s, then 1, 2, 3, 4 par 4s, and 2 par 5s. So it's going to be 3 times 2, 6 points for par 3s, 8 points for 4s, 6 points for 5s. For limousines, I did manage to go by 1 fountain and 2 VIP carpets. So 2 is going to be 6 points, 3 points for my 1 fountain. However, I did not get my limousine back to the airport, so that's going to be a 1, 2 point. So it's 2 lines away for a 2-point penalty. And then as far as paying off my loans, oh, I'm 1 bundle of cash short. All right, so I'm taking the 20-point penalty. So now I need to do some math here real quick. And let's see what happens. So we've got 26 and 2, 28 and 6, 40 and 0, 11, 8, 6, 8, 6, 6, 3, minus 2, minus 20. 128 is my final score. And Abby's was 105. Hey, not bad. Not bad. At least she broke 100. So that was really awesome. If you were playing along with me, let me know your scores. If not, and you do play the VOD, let me know either on social media or whisper me on Twitch what your final scores were. I'm curious to see if you do better than either myself or Abby. All right, let's go ahead and go up to the main screen here. So yeah, that was Welcome to New Las Vegas. So again, I really like this iteration of Welcome to. Again, I think I prefer it over regular Welcome to. And once I get a chance to sit down and play Welcome to the Moon, I'd be curious to see how that compares to these two. So really awesome game. Hopefully y'all enjoyed hanging out with me and watching me play Welcome to New Las Vegas. I appreciate everybody that does hang out with me and supports my channel. It really does mean a lot to me, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. A couple of quick announcements. Just hit 400 followers the other day. We're sitting at 405, so trying to make that final push to 500. Once I hit 450, I'm going to let you all know what exactly the 24 hours of something will be. Not quite sure if it's going to be just board games or just video games. Might be a combination of the two. But as a little small taste, I am going to plan on doing a couple of giveaways throughout that stream. Obviously, I'm going to have on some guests if they manage to have some time. It should be a good time. I'm looking forward to doing my very first 24-hour stream and actually staying awake through all of it. So 95 more people will do that. 45 more people will announce a schedule. Let's see. Rance Ralph says, thanks for the great stream. Have a good weekend if I don't catch you again. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you. What video game are you getting into this weekend? I am looking forward to playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge that just came out. I am so pumped about that game. So I definitely think Abby and I are going to give it a go here this weekend, or at least I hope we can. But super looking forward to that. Next week I'm going to be doing a theme week. I have not done a theme week in a long while, so gonna go ahead and resurrect that idea. It's going to be escape room week. So on Tuesday and Friday, the Baker Meeple, Abby, is going to be joining me on the channel. On Tuesday, we're going to be playing the Fort Boyard video game. For those that aren't familiar with Fort Boyard, it is it's a European game show that takes place on Fort Boyard, which is it's literally a fort built in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of France, and they basically turn the entire thing into a game show studio. And there's like these physical challenges and mental puzzles that you have to go through to try and get gold at the end, and it's a video game. One of my favorite game shows of all time, and it's very escape room-esque, so we're going to be doing that on Tuesday. On Friday, we're going to be doing an Exit the Game box, Death on the Orient Express. That's going to be super fun. So yeah, escape room week next week should be really fun. Stay tuned for that. And of course on Thursdays, as always, along with Amanda Panda on the Panda Phantom Show, 1 p.m. Pacific on Thursdays. Not sure what we're doing next week yet, but it's always something fun. Either, talking, playing games, doing all sorts of fun stuff. And on Sunday, my better half, the Baker Meeple, is going to be streaming as well. She's going to be teaching y'all how to bake some cosmic brownies, and then we're going to put Terraforming Mars on the table and play that. That's going to be Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific. So if y'all want to bake along and make some brownies, or just watch and hang out with us, please do. Should be a fun time next week. All right. Let's see who is on that we can raid to. So if you are a follower, please do use the raid follow command. If you are a subscriber, feel free to use this one. There we go. And let's see who we're going to carry this party on to. Let's see. Wacky Tabaxi's on doing some stuff. Granny Gamer's playing some Mass Effect. Let's see if there's any other board gamers on right now. If not, I might carry this party over to Granny Gamer and show her a little bit of love. But let's see. Because the computer doesn't always tell me who's on at the moment. All right, yeah, looks like we're gonna go carry this party over on to Granny Gamer, I think. I mean, Mass Effect is a fantastic game, and she's been having fun with that. So we're gonna go ahead and rain Granny Gamer. Go ahead and show her some love. She is a part of another organization I'm a part of, a group of friends of ours called the Pixel League. We play a bunch of video games and hang out together. So feel free to show her some love, and I will catch everybody next week on my channel or on Sunday on Abby's channel if you're watching. Take care, everybody.